Many years ago, settlers moving west settled on the plains, trespassing on the Native American territories. The Native Americans were very upset about this because it changed their everyday life. Between 1877 and 1887, 4.5 million people moved to the west, and nearly half of them settled on the Great Plains. Life on the plains was a struggle for most people, but it was one of their only chances to have an actual farm. I'm here with American settler Mary Smith to talk about her life as a young girl living on the plains.
My family decided to move to the plains for the free land when I was 7. 3 years have passed now, and I am 10. When we first moved to the west, we invaded on Indian land and a war broke out. Since then, I have always been afraid that the Indians would come back and attack. It's lonely out here because there is so much land but not a lot of other kids to play with. I've been helping my mom preserve food so we can have food in the winter. She's been teaching me how to sew and how to cook, so someday when I have a family, I can do the same for them.
So, Mary, what is your house like?
My house is built of dirt and grass from the prairies because there are no trees or stones to build my house out of. We get a lot of bugs and snakes in the house, and it grosses me out when my brother puts them in my face and tries to play with them. It's also very cool and damp inside, and there's not much natural light.
What do your parents do during the day?
My father is a farmer and is out in the field growing wheat during the day. We have 3 horses that help us plow the field, and they help my father while he's farming. My mother cleans the house and gets dinner ready. She also makes our clothes from scrap fabric, and she's always checking on us kids, making sure we're behaving.
What is your favorite meal that your mother makes?
My favorite food would have to be buffalo meat, corn, and bread that my mother makes.
Thank you, Mary, for talking to us today. We will now be talking to Apani, a Native American who lives on the plains.
Hi, my name's Apani, and I'm a part of the Cheyenne Indian tribe. My name means butterflies.
My father is the chief of our tribe, Cheyenne. My mother is very important to our family. We have moved a lot lately. There are many white people taking over our land. There was a fight that broke out between our tribe and the whites when they took our land. We were forced to move west. Tell me about your family. What did they do? My mother is in charge of the house, like cooking and cleaning. She also built our house. She made a new doll made out of dried animal hide last week for me, and she taught me how to do it too, so when I have a family, I'll be able to make my daughter a doll. My father is very important. As a chief, he leads the men on hunts and more. The people of our tribe look up to him for advice and many other things. My father is teaching my younger brother how to hunt today. My mother made him a bow and arrows for him to learn with. My older brother is about to play lacrosse with his friends after he finishes his chores. My mother also helped him make a new lacrosse stick after he lost his old one when the white people took our land. Thank you very much, Apani, for speaking with us today. Well, this wraps up our special on life on the plains. Thank you very much for joining us today.